Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Convocation Center for Game 2 of this Peach Belt Conference Valentine's Day doubleheader between the USCA Pacers and the visiting Augusta Jaguars. It's Valentine's Day, but no love lost between these two teams. The Pacers in red, the Jags in black. I'm Jordan Phillips on the call for you, and it's going to be a good one between these two teams, as it always is. The five on the floor for the Pacers: Caleb Bird, TJ Jackson, Jonah Lawrence, Chedlet Delva, and McCaskill Rivers, who pulls up for three. He's short on his first offering, and it's rebounded by the Jags, who line up as follows: Charlie McBeath, Daniel Daramola, Elias Paulson, Cameron Pacheco, and Luis Nanfan. Neither team having the season they envisioned at the start, as Bird lets it fly from the corner, and it's no good, rebounded by Paulson. The Jags 9-17, 4-12 in conference play, and Pacers 11-12 on the season, 6 of 9 in conference play. One of those 6 wins coming against the Jags earlier on in this season. The Pacers getting the win at Christenberry Fieldhouse, 75-71. As that foul goes against McCaskill Rivers to start us off. That's the first of the night against the Pacers. The Jags getting the win in the first part of this doubleheader, with the ladies taking the win in overtime, as Delva will rebound the miss there. Pacers on the break now. Jonah Lawrence bringing the ball up the floor to Bird in the corner. Bird for three, too strong, and rebounded by McBeath. It's Pacheco now with it. Pacheco to McBeath. Into the corner, it's Nanfan. Back to McBeath. Now Paulson with it. Paulson driving. Paulson guarded by Jackson. Has a big height advantage. Pulls up and gets the put in. The women falling to AU 61-53 in an overtime contest. Pacers led most of the way, but AU finishing strong and getting the closeout as Lawrence pulls up for three. The Pacers ice cold from three-point range so far tonight. Pacheco finds Paulson. Paulson guarded by Bird. Paulson to Nanfan. Nanfan finds McBeath inside. That's going to be Daramola. Daramola guarded by Delva. Daramola gets inside. Daramola can't get the roll, and Lawrence comes down with a rebound. Pacers on the break now. Pacers ahead. It's Bird. Bird driving. Bird can't get the roll. Bird to shoot two. He knocks down the first. It's something he does a lot. He's 77% from the free throw line this season. Carlton Young checks in for the Jags. 6'3" sophomore out of Augusta, Georgia. Bird 2 of 2 makes the score a tie ball game. McBeath driving on Lawrence. McBeath, little push shot, no good. Tipped out, and TJ Jackson comes down with it. Jackson slowing things down now. Inside, it's Bird. Bird on the arc. Bird back to Jackson. Jackson waves off the screen from Delva, hands off to Lawrence. Lawrence to Jackson. Jackson up top, it's Bird. Bird back to Jackson. Jackson pull up three, no good. It's short. Rebound McBeath. Paulson guarded by Bird again. The Jags have the height advantage. You got some long athletic defenders as Pacheco pulls up. A little jump shot from just beyond the free throw line and knocks it down. 4-2 now the score. Chedlet Delva with it. Delva to Lawrence. Lawrence up top looking for somebody to pass off to. He finds Jackson. Rivers now driving. Rivers back to Bird. Bird to Lawrence. Lawrence 6 on the shot clock. Lawrence turns, leaves for Jackson. Jackson blocked by Paulson. Gets his own miss. Pulls up. no good. He wanted a foul. Shot clock violation instead is the call. And the Jags continue to stifle the Pacers. They can't get anything going inside or outside right now. Only points on the night coming from the free throw line, courtesy of Caleb Bird. Kindon Wilberg checking in along with Matias Zanato. Offensive foul going against McBeath. That was drawn by Lawrence. Bird to Jackson. Jackson to Rivers now. Rivers back to Lawrence. Lawrence drives. Lawrence goes up. Lawrence can't get the finish. Gets the rebound, does Caleb Bird. Now to McCaskill. Rivers pulls up for three. Again, too strong. Nightmare start offensively here for USCA. Luckily, the Pacers have done a good job on defense. McBeath pulls up. His shot short, rebounded by Delva. Delva with it now. Delva back to Bird. Bird to Lawrence. Lawrence over to Bird again. Back to Bird once more. Now to Jackson. Jackson back to Bird. Or excuse me, to Lawrence. Inside to Rivers. Rivers leaves for Delva. Delva gets the kiss off the glass and gets the finish. Pacers 0 for 7 from three-point range thus far. Luckily for them, the Jags also 0 for, only they're 0 for 2. McBeath driving inside. McBeath pulls up jumper, no good. Delva gets the rebound over Zanato. Bird with it now. Bird driving. Bird leaves it. Rivers blocked by Zanato. Ball on the floor. Rivers comes down with it. Rivers puts it up. No good. Rivers gets his own miss. Tried to pass it out. Instead, it's a turnover. As Wilberg driving now. Wilberg on the run. Wilberg puts up the shot. Can't get the finish, but he's tipped in. Little helping hand from Carlton Young. Gives the Jags the lead back. Lawrence drives to the basket, throws up a wild shot, just draws the contact. And that will take us to a full media timeout. We'll take a pause. 6-4 your score. Just under 6 minutes passing here in the first half. Welcome back, everyone. Josiah Harding checking into the game for USCA. Tobias Prawl steps on for the Jags as Jonah Lawrence misses his first free throw opportunity. Luis Nonfon also back out there for the Jags. Lawrence knocks down his second, so a 1-for-2 trip for the for USCA. Pacers still looking to find a way to get the lid off the basket. It has been tough sledding offensively for the Pacers so far tonight. Paulson finds Zanato. Zanato to Prawl. Prawl, Zanato. Zanato for three. No good. Rebound to Caleb Bird. Bird pushing the pace now. Bird to Lawrence. Back to Bird. Back up top for Lawrence. Harding. Lawrence. Lawrence to Harding. Harding. Strong. And rebound Zanato. Pushing now is Wilberg. Bird guarding Prawl. Prawl pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound Delva. Delva strong on the boards once again. Up to 6.6 rebounds per game, and I'd imagine that will crawl even higher as Lawrence fires another three and another miss. They get 0 for 8 behind the stripe for the Pacers. Paulson driving. Paulson gets the roll. Timeout taken by USCA.
We have a 30-second timeout on the floor.
A timeout of the 30-second variety. And again, USCA just struggling mightily to find any kind of offense right now. Been a struggle inside, outside. Only place they've had success for any extended period of time is the free throw line. They're 3 for 4 there, but they are 1 for 14 from the field right now. They got to get that turned around in a hurry. 7.1% from the field. Just a disaster start offensively. But again, luckily for them, the Jags haven't fared much better. They stand at 4 of 13 so far, 0 of 3 from the three-point line. They've yet to hit a free throw. So it stands 8-5 despite the tough night shooting thus far, still waiting to turn that luck around. Josiah Harding finds Lawrence. Back to Harding now. Harding driving, Harding up and under. Harding gets the kiss off the glass. Tough look, but gets the finish. And that's going to be a foul. That's going to go against Harding as Will Vassar will check in. Whip pass by Zanato, and that's going to be it's going to be a foul before that shot from the corner fell for Pacheco. That'll be a foul against Harding. A lot of contact there on the baseline. That's 2 quick fouls on Harding. Zanato finds offensive foul goes against Zanato.
Foul was on number 15 of the Jaguars. Tied Zanato his first, and the team is fourth.
Jonah Lawrence bringing the ball up now for USCA. Jackson with it now. Jackson up top, it's Vassar. Vassar guarded by Prawl. Now Lawrence pulls up. Lawrence draws the contact. He'll shoot 2.
Foul was on Augusta's number 11.
And timeout taken. That takes us to a full media timeout. We'll take a break and be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everyone. Jonah Lawrence at the free throw line to shoot 2 here. So he knocks down the first. That ties the game. It moves Lawrence to 2 for 3 from the stripe tonight. And he goes 2 for 2, and the Pacers will take the lead. Pacers just 2 for 15 from the field. The Jags just 4 of 13. Both teams still searching for their first three-point opportunity. Paulson with it now. Paulson to Prawl. Prawl gets it inside. That's Daramola. Daramola going to be fouled by Delva.
Foul was on the Pacers, number 15, Jeff Delva, his first in the team's fourth. Daniel Daramola visits the Jerkers.
Daramola goes down and out. Hit just about every part of the inside of the rim before it bounced back out.
35, Jackson Roberts.
Jackson Roberts checking in for the first time tonight for USCA. 1 for 2 trip from Daramola ties the game back up. Vassar finds Jackson. Excuse me, that was Harding, now Vassar with it. Jackson driving. Jackson pull-up jumper, short off the front iron, rebounded by Nonfon, and now it's Pacheco moving in transition. He finds Paulson, who drains the triple. That's the first made three-pointer of the night for either side. Jackson running point now for USCA. He brings it up. Roberts to Jackson. Jackson to Harding. Harding loses his balance. He'll be fouled. It's going to go against Pacheco. Coach Vanderslice believes it's 5 fouls. Long pass in. Roberts tried to tip it back over. I don't think he realized that he didn't have to do that. You can cross the half-court line with the inbound pass as long as it's not touched beforehand. And Roberts just instinctively tried to tip it back over the half-court line, but fouled on the shot was Nonfon. He knocks down his first free throw attempt. Two for two trip for Nonfon. Jackson to Rivers. Rivers back to Jackson. Ball pinballing around a little bit right now. Rivers with it. Rivers to Roberts. Roberts back to Vassar. Vassar down low to Rivers. Rivers turns, shoots. Rivers too strong. And the ball's wedged underneath. That's a jump ball. Possession to the Jags. 5-point Jag lead now. USCA still just cannot get any sort of offensive rhythm going. Non-Fon backing down. Bird knocked it out of his hands. Harding gets it now. Harding on the break. Harding slowing down, leaves it for Bird, who was trailing the play. Bird, step back three, no good. And the cold shooting night continues for USCA. Stepping into a three is McBeath. He's too strong for it. Paulson. Delva threw it back towards his team. Paulson knocked it out of bounds, so it is a turnover. It goes to USCA. Bird with it now. Bird to Lawrence. Lawrence drives. Lawrence 7 on the shot clock. Lawrence whips it out. It's Harding. Harding for three. Short. Rebound Daramola. And now it's Wilberg with the ball. Wilberg finds Non-Fon. Down low to Daramola. Daramola guarding against Delva. They're going to say he fouled him on the baseline.
Foul was on the Pacers. Number 15, Chandler Delva. That's his second. And the team's sixth.
Non-Fon to Wilberg. Wilberg gets around Bird, drives to the cup, loses the ball, and Delva comes away with it. Bird pushing ahead. It's Harding. Harding goes to the rack. Harding can't get the finish, and Daramola gets the rebound. Another missed shot for the Pacers, and there is an absolute lid on the bucket right now. McBeath goes to the rim. McBeath throws up a wild shot. Can't get the shot, but Daramola gets the rebound. Daramola's shot also short. Tipped up. Harding comes down with it now. Harding to Lawrence. Lawrence driving. Lawrence goes to the basket. Puts it over the basket and no good. Out of bounds. That's another timeout. And it remains just tough sledding offensively for both of these teams. That takes us to a full timeout. We'll take a break and be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everyone. USCA just 2 of 21 from the field right now, and the Jags not faring much better. 14-9 is the score with 7 minutes, 36 seconds left here in this first half. Jonah Lawrence pull-up jumper off the mark, rebounded by Wilberg. So now make it 2 for 22 for USCA as AU 5 for 18 themselves. Delva tips that one to the corner. It's Prawl, and Prawl gets the vortex finish as it rattles around the rim and slides in. Harding for 3. Harding finally gets the Pacers' first triple of the day. It's Wilberg with it. Wilberg to Prawl. Prawl long pass. It's Paulson. Paulson back to Wilberg. Back to Prawl. Prawl for 3. Prawl can't get the finish, and Delva gets the board. Jonah Lawrence with it now for USCA. Bird with it now. Bird to Harding. Harding screen from Delva. Harding drives, leaves it for Lawrence. Lawrence goes up strong. He's rejected by Matthias Paulson. All ball there from Paulson. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay down here with USCA. Delva to Lawrence. This length of the Jags giving the Pacers all kind of fits. Harding pulls up for 3, hand in his face, too strong. Rebound Bird. Bird flies in. Bird up and under, gets the finish.
On the court for the Pacers, DeAndre Smart.
Pulling up for 3 is Wilberg. His shot no good. Ball tipped out of bounds. That was Prawl. He got a hand on it, and it had a foot down. He tried to tip it back in, but no dice. DeAndre Smart on the floor now for USCA. Harding to Lawrence. Lawrence back to Harding. Harding drives. Harding puts it up. Wild shot, no good. Misses everything. Rebound Jags. Zanato with it now. Zanato back to Wilberg. To the corner, it's Paulson. Paulson for 3. Paulson gets the shot to fall. 6-point lead for the Jags now. Bird thought about a 3, instead passes it inside. Smart, trapped, Smart, gonna be fouled. That's the second foul on Zanato. 20-14 your score here. USCA will be in the bonus, and the next foul from them will put AU in a similar situation as Smart is off the mark with his first effort. Jackson Roberts comes on for Delva. McCaskill Rivers will come on for shooter DeAndre Smart. TJ Jackson also set the check back in as well. 1 for 2 trip from Smart.
McCaskill Rivers and TJ Jackson.
5-point deficit here. 20-15 your score. Wilberg loses the handle and a double dribble called. It's a turnover and USCA gets the ball back. Scoreboard update for you across the campus here at the Convocation Center at Roberto Hernandez Stadium. The Pacers trailing Lynn in baseball 4-3 in the top of the ninth. Pacer women's softball team picking up a win over Lenore Ryan in game 1 of their doubleheader, 3-0. As Lawrence's pull-up jumper is no good, and Zanato comes down with the rebound. Pacers currently trailing Lenore Ryan 2-0 in game 2 of that doubleheader. We'll have score updates on that for you throughout the night. But for now, the Jags looking to add on to their lead. Zanato with it down low on the block. He's guarded by Lawrence. Zanato goes to work. Pull-up jumper is good for Matias Zanato. Lawrence with the ball now. Bird, pull-up jumper. Strong, too short. Roberts got a hand on it, but then Matias Zanato knocked it out of bounds. And that takes us to a full timeout. We will take a break and be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everyone. 22-15 the score. USCA trailing the AU Jags in Game 2 of this Peach Belt Conference basketball doubleheader. Women falling in a overtime matchup. And it looks like someone stepped out of bounds with the ball down there. It's a turnover. And just kind of adds on here. USCA struggling to build any sort of rhythm on offense tonight. Jackson guarding Wilberg. Jackson gets the swipe. Jackson goes up, gets the finish in transition. Driving with it is Wilberg, and it's going to be a foul against Jackson.
Foul on the Pacers, number 8, TJ Jackson. His first, the team 7. At the charity stripe is number 11. Wilbur for 1 at the bonus.
Wilberg short on the free throw. Bird passes ahead, it's Jackson. Jackson steps into a three, too strong. Roberts, though, not too strong for that rebound. Rivers pulls up for 3 now. Rivers too short. Nonfon got the rebound, and Wilberg is moving in transition. Offensive foul.
Foul is on number 11 of Augusta, Kingman Wilberg. That's his second, and the team is
Rivers to the corner, it's Jackson. Jackson up top, it's to Lawrence. Rivers got the pass from Lawrence and was fouled on his way to the basket. Roberts finds Jackson. 8 on the shot clock. Jackson spins, turns, fires, long 2, no good. Flying in for the rebound is Prawl. Now the Jags on the move. Zanato pulls up, and Zanato gets the pull-up jumper to fall. Lawrence. Driving is Bird. Bird Passes up top, it's Lawrence. Lawrence driving inside. Lawrence gets the foul.
Foul is on number 11. That's his third. At the line, it's number 13 in the Pacers, John Lawrence.
Knocking down the first is Lawrence. Both teams in the bonus for this final minute 58 of the first half. Pacers currently trailing by 6. Two for two trip. Pacheco to Zanato. Paulson with it now. Paulson guarded by Rivers. Pacheco thought about a three, instead kicks it back to Paulson, who drives. Paulson, a lot of hands swiping at the ball there, delayed his drive. Daramola now going up against Roberts. Daramola gets the finish off the bounce. Lawrence. To Bird. Bird to Harding. Harding back to Bird. Now to Harding again. Harding back to Bird. Bird back to Harding. Harding pulls up for three. Harding too strong. Rebound to Bird. Bird fouled and just off the mark.
Foul is on number 22, Cameron Pacheco. That's his third. 18. Right in line to shoot two, Caleb Bird.
And Bird off the mark with his first free throw.
Back on the court for the Pacers, T.J. Jackson.
One for two trip for Bird, cuts the lead to 6. Daramola, guarded by Roberts. Daramola gets the finish. Tough defense there from Jackson Roberts, but timeout taken, 30 seconds by USCA. They want to talk through this last possession here. 28-20 is the score. USCA just having a whale of a time trying to get a bucket here in this first half. It has just been tough sledding offensively for USCA in just about every facet of the offensive game. 5 of 35. They have gotten their field goal percentage up into double digits. They currently sit at 14%. Still 1 of 17 from the three-point line. Hoping to generate some offense here with this 35.7 seconds left in the first half. Lawrence met by Prawl. Prawl able to get through. Prawl finds Jackson. Jackson inside to Rivers. Rivers loses the ball. He's trying to get it to Jackson Roberts. It'll be a jump ball. And Pacers will have 7.9 seconds to make something happen. Lawrence, the inbound. Offensive foul, I believe, is going to be the call. That'll go against Elias Paulson. Paulson already with 10 tonight. Knocks down the first. Does Bird. Two-for-two trip from Bird. Cuts the lead to 6. Now the Jags will have a chance. 5 on the clock. No shot clock. Prawl going to be blocked. Now it'll be 2.3 seconds on the clock.
Substitute number 11.
Inbound from Prawl. Tipped. Pull-up jumper. Short. 28-22 your score. USCA still looking for a solution on offense. They have just had no luck shooting the ball in any form. 28-22 your score. We'll step aside for about 15 minutes and we'll have the second half on the other side of this break. Welcome back, everyone. Second half of this Valentine's Day rivalry matchup here in the Peach Belt Conference between the visiting AU Jags and the USCA Pacers. The Pacers hoping to have found the padlock that kept the lid on the basket all of the first half. They're going to hope to unlock that and get some more shots to fall. It was rough sledding offensively for the Pacers there. 5 for 35 from the field in the first half. Wasn't much better for the Jags, 11 of 27. 40% from the field as a team were the Jags. 14% from the field were the Pacers, and that's why we sit at 28 to 22. Pacers, the beneficiaries of the free throw line, however, 11 of 14 from the free throw line. Just 3 of 5 were the Jags. So neither team really having the offensive half they were looking to execute in that first half. So now both teams looking to change their game plan a little bit, get some more shots to fall. Delva able to knock the ball away. Picking it up is Elias Paulson, and he's foul and one. He'll be fouled and head to the line to complete the old-fashioned three-point play.
Paulson's basket was good. The foul was on the Pacers, McCaskill and Rivers.
That goes against Rivers, his third.
Second this half.
Paulson rattled it out, so no harm, no foul. Until it's Jonah Lawrence with the ball. He finds Bird. Bird driving. Bird, maybe a kick ball. Or no, they'll say it's a trip, excuse me. That's Daramola who's called for that, his first. The inbound tipped away by Nonfon, but possession secured by the Pacers, and another whistle. That foul going, that's going against Paulson. Paulson now with 2 fouls. So Lawrence with it now. Lawrence kicks back to Rivers. Rivers pulls up for 3. Not on target. Bird gets the rebound. Bird goes up. He'll be fouled. He'll shoot 2.
Foul was on number 24. Louis Nunfon, that's his first. And the team's third.
That's the first on Nonfon. 3 fouls already on AU here in this second half. The Pacers with 2 of their own. As Bird knocks down the first shot. Two for 2 trip from Bird. And a foul there. See who that's going to go against. It's either Delva or, yeah, it'll be Delva.
Foul was on number 15 of the Pacers, certainly Delva. His third.
Pacers don't like it, but that's the third on the big man. Knocking down the first is McBeath. 7-point lead now for the AU Jags. Two for 2 now. That makes the lead 8. That ties the largest of the night for the Jags. TJ Jackson for 3 in the corner. Can't hit it. Pacheco finds Paulson. Paulson to McBeath. McBeath to Nonfon. Inside, it's Daramola. Back out to Pacheco. Paulson driving. Paulson stripped. All on the floor. Paulson gets the putback and the finish.
Basket by
Lead up to 10 now. That's the largest of the night for the Jags. Lawrence loses his handle, but is able to get it back. Bird, going to be fouled.
The foul is on number 7, Daniel Roland. That's his second. And the team's fourth.
Lawrence inbounds to Rivers. Rivers loses the ball, and it's a turnover. McBeath to the corner, it's Non-Fon. Non-Fon back up to Pacheco. Now Paulson with it at the top of the arc. He finds McBeath on the wing. Back to Paulson. Paulson up top. Paulson guarded by Rivers. And a double dribble. That's going to go against Paulson. Turnover.
Substituting is number 2, Tobias Brown.
Tobias Prawl checking into the match. For the Jags, that'll be a rest for Elias Paulson. Bird with it now. Bird back to Lawrence, or excuse me, to Jackson, who finds Lawrence. Jackson with it, back to Bird. Bird drives, kicks to Lawrence. Bird in the corner. Bird step back, kick to Lawrence. Lawrence pulls up for 3. Off the mark. Didn't have the angle. Pass ahead to Prawl, steps into a 3. Off the front iron, and a foul on the rebound. That's going to go against Rivers, and if it does, that's his 4th. That will indeed be the case.
Taking the game for cases, Andre Smart. It's also the 4th team foul this game.
Daramola gets the finish off the glass, bullies his way to the cup, and gets the finish. Bird with it now. Timeout taken by the Pacers. 16:31 left in the second half. They trail by 12. Welcome back, everyone. 36-24, AU on top of the USCA Pacers. Pacers still searching for any rhythm offensively. It's been a rough go of it as Jonah Lawrence finally gets a big-time bucket for USCA, knifes his way to the cup, gets a tough shot to fall. McBeath fed it to Daramola, but pass was disrupted. Knocked out of bounds, and it'll stay Jag ball. It's a foul away from the play. That's on Bird.
Checking the lineup will be number 11, Kenyon Wilbur. And we have a full media timeout on the floor.
Kendon Wilberg will check back into the lineup, but first we'll have another full media timeout. We'll take a break. Pacers trail by 10. Welcome back, everyone. Wilberg with the ball. Three-pointer for Prawl, and he'll knock it down. 13-point lead now for AU. Lawrence finds Bird. Bird inside. It's DeAndre Smart. He'll lose the ball, and it's another turnover. Prawl knifes his way to the cup off a foot. I believe that was Daramola. Zanato drives, Zanato fires, Zanato misses. Rebound to Daramola as he swipes it away from Jonah Lawrence. But TJ Jackson right there to get the takeaway. Jackson in transition puts it up, tough shot, gets the finish. Pacers gonna need more of that kind of energy. Pass ahead to McBeath. And easy cut to the basket, back door by Daramola, and he gets a big-time finish. Pacers have to be careful not to let this snowball. It's starting to get away from them a little bit, and with the way they've been shooting the ball tonight, it could get away in a hurry. Delva has it. Delva runs to the basket and ball off the front of the rim. It's going to be a let's see what the call is here. We're going to send both teams to the benches. I believe they're going to review this to see if there might have been some sort of flagrant. And that will be the case. They're going to review it. We'll be back in just a moment with the results of the video review. Welcome back, everyone. Three-pointer for Elias Paulson falls, and Jags now up 16. In the corner, it's Brock Cherry, who checked in during the timeout. Harding with it now. Harding drives. Harding loses the ball on the way up. And another turnover for USCA. Paulson with it. The result of that review was that a foul was assessed to Jonah Lawrence, as that's a blocking foul on Harding, his third.
Foul was on number 3, Josiah Harding. That's his third. At the charity track, number 24, Luis Nunfon.
First shot falls for Luis Nunfon.
Number 15, Davis Sahato.
Shot falls off the rim. Lawrence to Bird. Bird pulls up for three, and he gets the shot.
Three-point basket, Caleb Bird.
Bird fired up. Prawl with it. Prawl driving to the cup. Prawl. Shot goes no good. Delva gets it to Harding. Now the Pacers on the break. Kicks to Bird in the corner. Bird from the wings. Bird gets a big-time shot. Pacers needed that in a big way. And now they have to hope that that energy carries over to the rest of the squad. Bird fired up. Pacers trail by 18. Excuse me, by 12. 13-14 left. Math never my strong suit. We'll take a 60-second pause and be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everyone. Jag basketball, USCA off a pair of back-to-back big-time shots from Caleb Bird. They'll need a few more as they trail by 12. That shot no good. Cherry flew in to get the rebound. It was knocked out of bounds. Off of Wilberg, I believe, was the Jag that touched it last. Kendon Wilberg. Again, the Pacers, a couple of big shots from Caleb Bird. They'll need more. Bird to Harding. Harding back to Bird. Bird driving inside. Bird leaves it for Delva, who can't quite handle it, but gets it back out. It's Lawrence. Lawrence to Harding. Harding from the elbow. No good. Rebound to Prawl. Knocked loose by Lawrence. Paulson couldn't corral it. Lawrence has it. Lawrence gets the finish in transition. Lead down to 10 now. USCA coming out with some fire. Ball tip. Harding gets it. Harding drives to the cup. Harding puts it up. Harding can't get the finish. It's Wilberg with it now. Wilberg ahead to Zanato. Now Prawl. Prawl steps into a three. Short. Rebound to Nunfon. Nunfon misses. Delva gets the ball. Cherry with it now. Cherry ahead to Lawrence. Lawrence to Harding. Harding back to Lawrence. Lawrence to Bird. Bird pull-up jumper. Bird for three. Caleb Bird. His energy can be infectious. As Harding tips it away, Harding puts it up. Harding gets the shot to fall, and the Pacer lead. The Jag lead is down to 5. The Pacers have looked like a different team since Bird hit 2 big shots from the corner. And ever since then, they have gone on a 15-0 run, lead down to 5, and a full media timeout. We will be back in just a moment. USCA looking to get back on top, 46-41. Welcome back, everyone. Just over 2 minutes ago, the score was 45-28. USCA was trailing by 17, and Caleb Bird hit a big three-pointer at 13:43. Since then, they've cut the lead down to 5, 46-41 the score, and a lot of it is because of this aggressive press defense creating turnovers in the backcourt. Zanato pull-up jumper, no good. That's out off of a Pacer. It'll stay down with the Jags. Coach Vanderslice urging his big men to come down with the ball. You got to get those rebounds in those moments. Ball bobbled by Paulson. Zanato with it now. Zanato drives. Zanato pull-up jumper. Zanato too strong. Rebound by Cherry. Lawrence with it now. Lawrence wanted to push it up the floor but didn't have a pass. He instead will go to work. Driving inside. He gets the foul. Lawrence can make it a one-possession game with 2 shots here.
Foul was on number 7, Daniel Daramola. That's the score. At the line, shooting 2, John Lawrence.
Lawrence knocks down the first.
And the court for Augusta is number 24, Luis Nathaniel.
Lawrence circles the drain and gets the finish. 3-point basketball game with 11:05 left. Paulson drives on Roberts. Nice little Euro step around Roberts and gets the finish. Cherry, the pass from Lawrence, excuse me. Roberts sets the screen. Lawrence to Bird. Bird back to Lawrence. Lawrence driving. Lawrence, little contact, lost his dribble. Now back to Cherry. Slowing it down now. 10 on the shot clock. Bird with it. Bird to Lawrence. Screen from Roberts. Lawrence, step back. Shot just offline. Rebounded by Nonfon. Zanato with it now. Zanato faked the shot. Kicked to the corner instead for McBeef. Zanato shot no good. Got the foul. That goes against Nonfon, or that goes in favor of Nonfon, but it was before the shot. Some discussion here between the officials. It looks like it's going to go against Roberts. That will be the case. Chedlet Delva going to check on for him. TJ Jackson steps on as well. Five-point ball game here. It's a 1-1 for Nonfon. His first shot misses. Cherry goes in to get the rebound. Bird in transition. Bird moving. Bird steps into a three, pulls up. Too strong. Rebound to McBeath. Just over 10 minutes left here, and that's going to be a foul against Bird. Paulson's first shot misses, and Pacers get the rebound. Jackson to Bird. Bird driving inside. Bird goes up strong. Bird can't get the roll, and McBeath gets the rebound. Zanato with it. Zanato ahead. Good pressure there by Delva, and Harding comes down with the rebound. Zanato will get the foul in the backcourt.
Foul was on number 15 of Augusta. That's Zanato. That's his third.
Jackson with the ball. He hands off to Harding. Harding got it to Bird, who tried to get it to Cherry in the corner, but heads up play there by Elias Paulson, who got the steal. Paulson with it now. Paulson to Zanato. Over to McBeath. McBeath back to Paulson. Paulson to Pacheco. It's going to be a foul. It's going to go against TJ Jackson.
Foul was on the Pacers number 8. TJ Jackson, that's his second. At the charity strike, it's number 2. Cameron Pacheco. Substitute Cameron Cordes, full Vassar Jr.
Pacheco hits both free throws, lead back up to 7 now. USCA losing a little bit of that momentum they had gotten courtesy of Caleb Bird's offensive and defensive efforts. They got to get a couple shots here to string together. Harding with the ball. Harding to Cherry. Cherry pull-up jumper. Cherry gets the kiss off the glass and the finish. Paulson, guarded by Cherry. Jackson, the trap. Harding gets the steal. Harding gets the big-time slam. The pass ahead to Nonfon. He goes back to Pacheco. Now Zanato with it. Zanato trapped at half court. Nearly stealing it was Will Vassar. Leaves McBeath, wide open on the three-point line. That's the price you pay with the aggression. They nearly had the steal, but Jags able to find a wide open man. Harding with the ball now. Harding pull up three, too strong. Vassar can't get the rebound. It's Paulson who comes away with it. Now to Pacheco. Pacheco back to McBeath. McBeath to Paulson. Paulson drives. Paulson shot up over Delva. No good, but Nonfon right there for the putback. Jackson's effort passed to Pacheco there, but it was knocked away. And that takes us to a full media timeout. We will take a break and be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everyone. Little around USCA scoreboard update for you. The Pacers currently leading Lenore-Ryan in softball 8-5 in the bottom of the fifth. Pacers dropped game 2 of the baseball series against Lynn 4-3, and they're in their second game of the doubleheader now. That one just getting underway. Harding driving, Harding push shot. Harding gets the bucket. Harding, as Zanato loses the ball, able to corral it though. Non-Fon with it now, Non-Fon leaves it. Jackson gets the steal, ahead to Bird. Bird gets the finger roll finish. Lead down to 4 now. The pass ahead to Pacheco. Pacheco gets to the rim, can't get the finish. Delva can't get the rebound, and he leaves the pass to McBeath. McBeath loses the ball, and it's a turnover.
Back on the court for the Pacers is number 13, Jonah Lawrence.
That's going to bring Jonah Lawrence back on the floor. Pacers with a chance to make this a one-possession game. Harding with it. Harding to Bird. Bird back across to Harding. Harding to McCaskill Rivers. Rivers to Lawrence. 10 on the shot clock. Rivers in the corner. Rivers going to travel. McBeath whips it to Paulson. Paulson for 3. Paulson gets the shot to fall. Lawrence with it. Rivers push shot. Rivers gets the rattle to fall. It batted around a little bit, but he finally got it in. Zanato. Harding gets the steal, feeds it ahead. It's Bird. Bird to Lawrence. Lawrence goes up strong. Can't get the finish, but he'll draw 2. He'll shoot 2 after the foul.
The foul was on number 8, Elias Paulson. That's his third. Going to the line to shoot 2 is Jonah Lawrence.
Lawrence misses the first.
Substituting number 7 and number 22, Cameron Pacheco and Carlton Young.
One for two trip from Lawrence cuts the lead to 4. Both teams in the bonus the rest of the way here. 5:36 left. Harding tipped the pass, but it did go right back to Pacheco. Pacheco with it. Pacheco to McBeath. McBeath back to Pacheco. Pacheco inside to Daramola. Daramola guarded by Delva. Kick out. The 3 from Paulson is nice. Paulson knocks down a big-time shot. Lead up to 7 now. Back and forth we go. Harding driving. Harding tried to kick out to Bird, but it was stolen away by McBeath. Bet ahead. Paulson gets the finger roll finish in transition. 9-point lead now for Augusta. .28 from Elias Paulson. Bird, though, gets the answer in the corner. Lead back to 6. Caleb Bird doing all he can do. 23 points for Bird. Cherry nearly got the steal, but they're going to call a foul on that. Yeah, it was a lot of contact on the wrist there.
Foul on the Pacers, number 4, Brock Cherry. That's his first. At the line shooting 2 is number 5, Charlie McBeath.
McBeath off the mark on the first attempt.
Back on the court for the Pacers, TJ Jackson.
Short. And a whistle. That's going to be a foul against the Jags. So the Pacers given a gift there by McBeath, who went 0 for 2 at the free throw line. That foul goes against Daramola. That's 5 for him, so his night is over. It'll be Chedlet Delva to shoot 2.
Substituting will be number 15, Mateus Zanato.
Delva knocks down the first. Big time shot there. Delva short. Delva flies in though, grabs his own rebound. Delva needs a hand. He doesn't get one and gets a turnover. Paulson loses the ball. It's on the floor. Bird gets it. Bird driving. Bird goes up strong. He gets the foul. He'll shoot 2.
The foul was on number 15. That's Mateus Zanato, and that's his 4th. Caleb Bird to the line shooting 2.
Bird knocks down the first. Two for 2 trip from Bird, lead down to 3. It's a 1-possession game for the first time in what feels like forever for USCA. Pass ahead to McBeath. He drives on Delva. Delva disrupts the shot. Ball in the air. McBeath gets the tip in. Or no, excuse me, that was Paulson. Paulson up to 30 points now. It's Lawrence. He leaves it for Jackson. Jackson to Cherry. Cherry thought about a 3. Instead, he'll pass out to Jackson. Back to Cherry. Cherry driving. Cherry to Bird now. Bird pulls up with a hand in his face. Short off the front iron. And a foul. That's going to go against Delva. That's 4 on Delva.
The foul was on the Pacers, Chedlet Delva, that's his 4th. And before we shoot free throws, a full media timeout.
That takes us to a full media timeout, the final one of the game. We'll be back with free throws, 65-60, AU on top. Welcome back, everyone. 65-60 the score. AU with the lead. It'll be Luis Nanfon shooting 2 here. He rattles home the first. Non-Fon off the mark, but McBeath flies in and gets the rebound. Now, big-time opportunity here for AU. Non-Fon driving on Delva. Paulson gets Bird off his feet. Paulson drives. Paulson gets the finish. 8-point lead now. Bird to Cherry. Back to Bird. Back to Cherry now. Cherry inside to Lawrence. Delva can't handle the pass. McBeath. That's going to be a foul against Jackson. That'll be number 4. Or excuse me, no, that'll be. That is the third on Jackson. Pacheco knocks down the first.
Substitute for the Pacers, number 3, Josiah Harding, and number 24, Casco Rivers.
2-for-2 trip, and the lead back up to 10 now. Pacers need points, and they need them quick. Harding to Bird. Bird back to Harding. Harding pocket pick from behind. Then a foul on the Pacers. I believe it's going to be against Delva, and if that's the case, that's going to be the end of the game for him. So that's the end of the night for Chedlet Delva. I'll bring on DeAndre Smart. Zanato knocks down the first, makes it an 11-point lead. Two-for-two trip and lead up to 12 now. USCA running out of time. They got to make buckets in bunches, and they got to get a lot of stops between here and the end of this regulation if they want another chance to win this game. Harding with the ball. He finds Lawrence. Lawrence to McCaskill Rivers. Pass tipped. Pacheco steals. Ahead to McBeath. McBeath gets the reverse. No good. Rebounded by Paulson. Paulson right under the basket and gets the finish. He's up to 34. And a timeout taken. It'll be a 30-second timeout. It's a 14-point lead for AU. We'll take a break and be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everyone. Pacer basketball with 2:13 left in the second half. They trail 14, 74-60 against the AU Jags, who are looking to complete the sweep here in hoops. There's a discrepancy, I believe, with the scorebook. I'm not sure what's going on over there, but I believe there was a discrepancy with the score. And so instead of 74-60, it's 73-60. Delva with it. He goes to work down low. He'll draw a foul. Excuse me, that was not Delva. That was DeAndre Smart. My apologies. Delva again fouling out.
Foul is on number 15. That's his fifth.
That foul goes against Zanato, who is also done for the night.
Substitute back in is King Wilbur.
Smart knocks down the first. Two for two trip for Smart. And Smart gets the steal. Lawrence driving. Lawrence fouled.
The foul is on number 8. Paulson's fourth foul.
Lawrence knocks down the first. Lead down to 9, a minute 48 left. USCA needs some turnovers and they need some buckets. Lawrence is going to foul Paulson.
Foul is on number 13, Jonah Lawrence. That's his first. Elias Paulson at the charity stripe.
Paulson knocks down the first. Two for two trip from Paulson. He's got 36. Pull up three from Lawrence is good.
Basket, Jonah Lawrence.
Pacheco feeds ahead. It's McBeef. McBeef. Now Paulson with it. Paulson will be fouled.
Foul is on number 3, Josiah Harding. That's his fourth.
Paulson off the mark. mistakenly said Paulson had 36. He has 35. Now he has 36. With a minute and 12 left. Lawrence driving. Lawrence to Harding. Harding to Bird. Bird stepped through.
1 minute remaining in regulation.
Missed everything, but Paulson tried to save the ball. He could have just let it go out of bounds. Instead, it'll be Pacer basketball. Pass into Pacheco. Pacheco gets the steal. To Paulson. Paulson. It's the lay-in. He's up to 38 now. Appears to be an issue with the clock. It seems everything's worked out. Lawrence to Harding. Ball bouncing around, pinballing back and forth, and it stays down with USCA. Lawrence loses the ball. Oh, no, it'll be a it's a foul on Pacheco.
That's his fourth.
Knocks it down. Head, McBeef gets the finger roll. Bird pulls up for three, and he gets the shot to fall.
Fouls on number 8, DJ Jackson, his fourth.
With 21 seconds left, Luis Nonfon will shoot two. He's off the mark on his first. Harding gets the rebound. Nice effort there. Leaves it for Bird. Bird pulls up. His shot no good. Tipped around and rebounded. And another foul.
Foul on number 8, DJ Jackson, that's his fifth.
USCA will get one last possession, but this game is decided. Pacers will fall to 11-13 on the season, 6-10 in conference play, 8-6 here in the friendly confines of the Convocation Center as that first shot is off the mark from Kendon Wilberg. Meanwhile, the Jags will get their 10th win in the season. They'll move to 10-17 and 5-12 in conference play. And the Jags will get the sweep of the doubleheader. They'll win both games against the Pacers in men's and women's basketball, and that's a foul that will send Jonah Lawrence to the line.
Number 5, Charlie McBeat, the starter.
And knocking down the first is Lawrence. And the inbound to McBeath, and that is going to do it. USCA dropping both contests against the AU Jags, the men falling 80-74. We appreciate you joining us for tonight's doubleheader. Be sure to tune into our social media channels after the game for comments from head coach Mark Vanderslice. Until then, I'm Jordan Phillips. We appreciate you joining us. We'll see you next time.